This video is for young people, especially those that in 2020 are going to be 18 years old or 17 years old. Let's say year 2020. Year 2020, my friend, it's going to be a sad situation, suicidal situation for the young people. So 10 reasons why in 2020 going to be a sad, suicidal situation for young adults. 10 reasons. And the 10 reasons are they're focused on the wrong things in life. They're focused on material things. They're focused on clothings, but not on God. Number 2, God is not their focus on life principles. God is not their focus on life principle. And I'm saying that the reason why God is not, because even though they was taught, even though they was brought up in the church, the devil has came by and whispered in their ears, and they rather accept the devil voices than God voice. See, I say the devil voices than God voice. God have one voice, the small still voice, and the devil have a lot of voices because you have a lot of demons that come and sit on your shoulder and say going to church is a waste of time. Listening to gospel music is a waste of time. Number 3, their future is about things and not about Him in heaven. Their future is about things. They want a nice car. They want nice clothes. They want nice shoes. They want cell phones. They want all these things, but forget about Him that woke them up this morning. I'm talking about a young adult in a 2020. Glory to God. Year 2020 going to be a sad, suicidal situation for young people. And number 4, they say church going is not on their radar, but clubbing and amusement park. They say going to church is not on my radar, but clubbing and amusement parks. So they're talking about Six Flags, King's Dominion, Hershey Park, Florida, Virginia Beach. But so church is not on my radar. I'm grown now. I can do what I want to do now. You can't force me to go to a boring place called church. I'm talking about young adults. I'm talking about teenagers now. They don't want to go to church. They'd rather go to the amusement park. Glory to God. Six Flags, Kings Dominion, Hershey Park, Florida, Virginia Beach. Come on. I know you want to have fun, but church, we need church. Glory to God. And the 5th reason, electronics and eating at fancy restaurant without cooking at home. 2020 could be a sad, suicidal situation. They're all concerned about electronics, eat at fancy restaurant without cooking at home. Glory to God. And 6, living from paycheck to paycheck, working a minimum job, taking public transportation. I'm talking about year 2020, my friend. It's going to be sad because they're ready to find a part-time job. They're ready to go from a job, paycheck to paycheck, working at a minimum job and taking public transportation. Number 7, still living at home, being 27, no future ahead of them, can't hold a decent job down. I'm talking about 2020, my friend. The kids now, in this time now, they're still living at home, being 27, no future ahead of them, can't hold a decent job down. Number 8, their content and concern is clothes and commercial products seen on television set, which is mass communications. Their content, their concern is clothes and commercial products seen on television set, which is mass communication. They're really concerned about clothes. They're really concerned about what's on television and not focused on their life. They think parents are going to be there for the rest of their life. But each day their parents are getting old. Soon later, their parents are going to be in a senior sitting living. And what they're going to do? They're going to live in the street or they're going to live with friends. Number 9th reason, God does not mention. Now listen to this now. And it's truth. This is the truth, my friend. Because 10 reasons why in 2020 going to be a sad suicide situation for young adults. And number 9th reason, God does not mention, but only in vain repetition or using God's name in vain. They use word like God damned. They use word like, oh my God. They use like, thank God it's Friday. Yes, vain repetition or using God's name in vain. Number 1, God is not cursed. The devil is cursed. God is not damned. The devil is damned. So what they do, they twist it now. And when they get mad, they say God and they say the word damn. No, my friend. The devil is damned. Because, and you damn also. If you, the Bible says, if you don't believe that I am He, you're gonna die in your sin. But the Bible says that if you believe and if don't believe, you are condemned. In Mark 16 verse 16, he that believeth and baptized shall be saved. He that believeth not shall be damned. So the devil is damned, and you are damned if you not saved or if you don't believe the gospel story. Because the gospel story is factual evidence. It's not a fable. It's not mythology. This is not something that was done in a corner. This is reality. This is life. And young people, the Bible said, remember in that Creator in the days of youth, while evil days cometh not, where He said, you have no pleasure in them. So we see that God does not mention, but only in vain repetition or using God's name in vain. And number 10th reason is reading the Bible is just a novel, just a book. Instead, it's not inspired because they are looking at the wrong guy around them instead of looking unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of their faith. So they think the Bible is a novel. They think the Bible is not inspired. And they're looking at the wrong guys. They're looking at people that are flesh. They're looking at the dust. They're looking at people that sin. But if you look at Jesus, my friend, He never sinned. There's nothing in history that stated Jesus Christ have committed a sin. But a pastor they're looking at, they have flaws. They are flesh. They are dust. And if you look at them and determine your life on them, you're not going to come to Jesus. But if you look unto Jesus, the Bible says, look unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of your faith. For the joy that was set before Him, endured the cross, despised the shame, and is sit right at the right hand of God. The Bible says every knee gonna bow, every tongue gonna confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. So 10 reasons why in the 2020, amen, glory to God year, it's going to be a sad suicide situation for a lot of young people. Young people now, they ain't concerned about the gospel. They're concerned about garbage. They're not concerned about God. They're concerned about guys and girls. But it's time to recognize that God is coming back, young people.